Alright folks, got ourselves a channel set, one of my favorite sets, between the two Beaver dams, and I think I got something floating in it. There you go, really nice beaver. So pretty excited to catch that real easy in a channel set, and let's go check some more sets. I'm glad you're with me. I'm Jinx. Let's go do some more beaver trapping. Oh gosh. And have a great day. Well, we went upstream a little bit, or downstream I should say. A lot of these little dams like this along the way. Good spot over here for a set, but I didn't put it in. I love putting my conibears right underneath those dive sticks. That's just a natural spot for them. Other than that, they just go up and over the top of that dam right there, and it's easy to catch them. There's some chewing in the background you can see, but we're gonna go farther downstream, and I'll show you some more stuff. But yeah, there's several set opportunities right here. So that's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? Well, got to this big pool of water. Gonna show you the big dam on the back side, and then they're feeding on two ponds on the top side, and that's pretty much where our beaver are. So let's go check it out. Okay, so I took you to where they are. You can see I'm on the crossover piece that hooks the creek to the pond. Now they're feeding on the willows and stuff on the opposite side. I have a nice little conibear right there, right off of the crossover trail. Empty today, but it'll probably produce tomorrow maybe. It's kind of how it works with trapping, right? All right, let's keep checking it out. Okay, well I took you to where all the big water is, so let's check it out. The pond was right up here, and I did catch a small beaver last time I was here. That's a pretty good sized dam, guys. I'll show you on the bottom side of that creek how big that dam is. But pretty destructive little critters, aren't they? Anyways, not a lot of chewing here. I've trapped, if you watch some of my other episodes, I trapped here maybe a year or two ago, so it's kind of one of those spots where, you know, as long as the dam's here, they'll keep, you know, coming back through. So, but it's really kind of impressive. Like to see the dam. I do have a set over here on the dam. We'll check it here in a second, and then I'm going to set the creek on the bottom side. So I usually always set the lodges back in here in this brush pile, and I'm just not going to do that. I like trapping above them and below them, and then through the channel, like you seen. I just kind of like doing it that way. I've got a caster mount set over here. Let's go check it out. Well, I can see my caster mount set. We got a little bit of rain the other day, so I'll put a little bit of some bait on top of my caster mount set, and I like the sliding wires. They work really good for me. we just walked almost a mile, 3/4 of a mile back here. So if you like the sliding wires, they work pretty good with a T-bar. So I've got like a 10-foot. So I start here and then I slide them out here with the slide wire. I'm using, I think it's a 3/8 inch cable. It seems to do pretty good for me. And then they usually will drown on that T-bar out in that water. So pretty good effective set. But you can see how big this, it's a pretty good sized dam. It's every bit of 10 foot tall, guys. That's pretty wild. I'm always so amazed at how they could just dam that up like that. I'm gonna put in one more set on the below side. It's down in here in this creek. You can see how it's kind of going. I probably will put it right here. A lot of water going through there. Either right here or here. And we'll just keep catching beaver coming into this and leaving. So really good effective set. So all right, so I'm gonna set this 330 down in this channel. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's pretty simple. So okay guys, so the main thing is on these is that we want the trigger system down on the bottom. That way the leaves and a lot of the kernel go through on the top. That's kind of my biggest trick. If you put the trigger system on the top, a lot of the leaves and stuff, all the surface stuff that comes through will kind of collect on the trigger. It'll fire. I just thought I'd share that with you real quick. That's probably my biggest secret on that one. I love my safeties that kind of keep my fingers in check. I learned a long time ago using some old traps, and it just seems like it's so much easier for me. So. Alright, so we're gonna force them right there. And I got a lot of doctoring to do. Right through the main part of that channel there. We're just gonna build the sides now. There we go, simple as that. My buddy SJ was just reminding me what makes this set really good. On these dams, the beaver will go from one dam to the next, from one system to the next, and especially in the springtime you'll get new beavers that'll come upstream. These are really good effective sets. Now you want to make sure you check your states, what they'll allow. I'm probably a good 20 feet away from the dam on this side, but just take that into consideration. You want to set your conibears right where they are, which is down the middle of the channel. I've got my nice dive stick over the top, which will force them to go through my trap. And I always just kind of build a barrier on the sides. So it's pretty simple, very effective. And then I'm going to tie off with my cable. So I make a nice long table here. I've got a tree over there I'm going to tie it off on so my trap doesn't wander off. This right here is probably about as effective as a beaver set will ever get. Because they're right here, they're going to dive underneath that. Use it. Definitely my most effective set. Well, today we had a great time. It was fun, and the weather was great to get out and do some early spring beaver trapping. Hey, in that set down below, we just got done setting. We set one nice beaver. It was a really good sized beaver. You know my motto, don't grow them, just catch them. But it's always happy to get a nice big beaver out of that spot. We caught 4 out of that area all together, and I pulled traps. I'm going to leave some seed for next year. Had a great time. Alright folks, I'm glad you came with us. Did some beaver trapping, had a great time. If you like seeing beaver trapping videos, stick with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Otherwise, click the big thumbs up. I'm Jinx. Have a great day.